In this video, we'll talk about the new JavaScript Actions feature in the Dialog Components. So JavaScript Actions are similar to defining JavaScript Functions, excepting that instead of having to write the JavaScript code by hand, you can use the Action JavaScript Builder. So let's switch over to the control section here and demonstrate how to use the Action JavaScript feature in this use case that we've got over here. So in this particular grid, you can see here we've got a grid with two buttons, one that says Open Grid and one that says Display Message. So obviously, if I want to have this button open a grid, it's very easy for me to go over to the OnClick Event, define an action here called Open Grid Component, and then specify the grid, and then I'm done. And then of course when I go here and press the button, we open up a grid component in a window. But what if I wanted to have the button first put up, say, a message box that says, are you sure you want to open the grid, with an OK cancel button over here, and then if the user presses the OK button, then move ahead and open up the grid. So let's go now to this button, which is defined using Action JavaScript, and it's using a message box, and I've turned on the advanced message box feature, and I'm going to say that the message box type is OK cancel. And now what I need to do is define the event for the OK button and the event for the cancel button. So when I want to, on the OK button here, when I want to define the JavaScript over here, I don't have Action JavaScript available to me, so I can't easily take advantage of the Action JavaScript Builder that allows me to open a grid. So this is exactly where the use case for JavaScript Actions comes in. So let's close this down temporarily and then go back now to Properties and define a JavaScript action called Open Grid, and the name here is irrelevant. It can be any unique name that you want, and then go ahead now and define this action. So I'll go here and say that my action is to run a grid component, and then I'll go there and choose the grid component that I want to run, which will be, say, customer.grid. So click OK now and then hit save, and now I've defined an action here called Open Grid, and now at any point I can of course just go back and edit this action, and you can see there's my action, so I can continue to edit it using Action JavaScript. Then I can, when I want to actually invoke this action now, I can just click here to see the JavaScript to invoke this action. And this is the JavaScript that's going to invoke that action, so I'm going to just copy it to the clipboard now. Click OK. Now go back to my message box over here, and then go over to Edit Action, and then define the OK button, and then just paste in my code over there. So now when I click the OK button, we're going to run the grid component. So let's go ahead now and then save this, and then go over to Working Preview. And now if I click Cancel, it just goes away. But if I click OK, then you can see we run the grid component. So by defining JavaScript actions, you can use the JavaScript Action Builder, and what you end up with is some JavaScript very much like you would if you defined a JavaScript function, and this JavaScript can be called from other buttons and other event handlers. So JavaScript actions are very much like JavaScript functions, excepting that they're created using the JavaScript Action Builder. Thank you very much.